It is an eerie story about a former hospital in Metro Detroit. The building now houses Wayne County employees. Now, some claim that they have run into ghosts. Our Paula Tubman teams up with some experts to put that claim to the test. Here's what she found.
Art and Michael Ann, what you are about to see is real. None of these pictures have been doctored or have special effects. What you're about to see is exactly what I saw when I went ghost hunting for the ghost of Eloise. Eloise, a melting pot for 10,000 tuberculosis patients, the poor and the mentally insane in 1839. Named after the young daughter of the area's postmaster at the time. Today, Eloise is a fraction of the massive complex it once was. Now it's the K. Beard Building in Westland. On the lower 2 floors, Wayne County administrative offices. The top 3 floors, mostly abandoned by the living. But not the dead, according to some employees here. This woman works on the 1st floor and says she has reoccurring encounters with ghosts.
She's got light brown hair parted down the middle, kind of like a 60s look with the long stringy hair. She's usually leaning up against the window, just kind of staring out blankly.
How many people have you seen here?
I've seen her in particular.
The history of the Eloise Hospital is more like Michigan folklore. At its peak in the 1920s, the Eloise complex was a small city with a hospital and mental asylum housing 10,000 patients and a staff of around 2,000. The legend of Eloise is still talked about around Metro Detroit and is even known outside of Michigan as one of the creepiest places around. The Eloise began as the Wayne County Poorhouse, which opened in 1839 in the now-defunct Nankin Township. Nankin was a part of Wayne County, originally named Buckland Township, and it included what are now the cities of Livonia, Inkster, Dearborn, Redford, Wayne, and Westland. The complex had its own police and fire department, bakery, and railroad. Eloise is one of the first hospitals to use x-rays for diagnosis. It was also home to the first kidney dialysis unit in Michigan. The complex eventually expanded, spanning 902 acres with more than 70 buildings. The facility had a radium treatment for cancer patients, and the sanatorium was one of the first to use open-air treatment for tuberculosis patients. Psychiatric patients underwent electroshock and insulin therapy. After the Great Depression, the population of the complex started to decrease as reports of violence, questionable conditions, misconduct, and overall neglect surfaced. Farm operations ceased in 1958, and the psychiatric division began to close in 1977 when the state took over. The main hospital closed in 1984. Today, the hospital is only made up of about 8 buildings, while the vast land around it has been converted to strip malls, golf courses, and condos. Visitors have reported odd occurrences on the hospital grounds for years after it was closed. There have been reports of people finding medical waste and other strange items. Some have reported finding jars containing human body parts, as well as documents outlining strange medical procedures. Paranormal investigators have conducted numerous investigations on the grounds. A group recently claimed to have seen a spirit of a woman wearing white, often seen on the upper floors and roof. Others have claimed to hear moaning and roars throughout the old grounds. Some believe they are the souls of tormented patients. The old Eloise graveyard is also said to be haunted. For tour schedules, please visit their official website. Thanks for watching.